Welcome to Knife Lights. This is another in a series of Big Brother visits the antique malls. And so here with Mr. Knife Delights to share just what I found. So Stockman was sort of the key for this visit. I got 5 of them in my recent trip to Arkansas and Kansas. So start out with this Coast. It's just pretty nice little knife. All these were in really good shape, and I didn't have to pay that much for them. They're just really nice issues of Stockmans. This is an Imperial little junior style Stockman. But has nice covers, and you can see that it doesn't have a crown over the Imperial, so it's from the late 30s to early 50s that this was probably manufactured. And then I have to keep my eyes on Tom here, because he saw this knife and he just thought it was really nice.
When you're done with that, I'll put it in my pocket for safekeeping.
Yeah, safekeeping. Yeah. But this is a Frontier by Imperial. It's 4432.
And I got a slide I can put up because I just did that review on the 2 little Imperial knives. So I've got that all ready to go. So I think that's the cream cover. So they had like, what was it, gunpowder black, then they had like the plain yellow Delrin, and they call this old ivory or something like that color. So yeah.
So none of these knives have had a spa treatment. I did do a little bit of initial just wiping off and stuff. So this is a Colonial, or made by Colonial. It's a Ranger series that they did.
I can put that in my other pocket so that I walk evenly.
Walk evenly?
Yeah.
So.
Yep. What do they call that? Ultra honed.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So again, just a nice full-size Stockman with some really nice blades that. This one hasn't hardly been used. I don't hardly see any use of this knife. And then the last Stockman was this Ulster.
Model 45.
Model 45. So, again, this one has been used. You can see by how it's been sharpened. The pen knife has been sharpened quite a bit. But just a nice example of a Stockman. So that was for my Stockmans. I got one of Tom's favorite fish knives. And so this is an Imperial. A little later model, but
it's in really good shape. Those covers are in good shape.
Yep, and this has the second blade with the cap lifter and the scaler and the hook removal end. So that would have been a really nice carry back in the day.
Yep. Let me just kind of show something here now. Last visit or the visit before, you found a fish knife and it had hook remover down here.
Down there, yes.
Okay, so I found an old Camillus spec sheet, and I think they made those for the U.S. Navy for use in lifeboats.
Oh.
Now that doesn't mean that one was issued to the military. They could have made more for the civilian market or something. But if anyone sees one that says hook remover, stamped right into this bottom bolster, why, it might be one made for a lifeboat raft. So
Cool. And then this is I believe is a Senator by Camillus. Little penknife.
yeah, model 42.
Yeah, so from the tang stamp, it's from 60s to 70s. So,
Pretty good shape.
yeah, really like that. And then I found an oldie.
This is a gem right here. This is a real gem.
So this is a Hammer brand jackknife, and the unique part of this was I find the Hammer tang stamp on the main blade, but then on the pen knife it shows New York Knife Company, Walden. So I'm assuming that it was during that purchase, as they went from New York Knife, they had leftover stock. Hammer bought them.
No, Hammer was made by New York Knife, and then Imperial bought them.
Yes.
Okay, so this is just probably just prior to Imperial buying the Hammer brand.
But the Hammer brand stamp was started in the mid 30s.
Right, and that's just about the time when Imperial bought them.
Right.
So it could be leftover stock or
Right.
who knows. Yeah.
But what attracted me was just this cool covers on this knife.
That's a gem there.
So
Yep.
anyway, and then you don't think of craftsman in the knife business. It was all the tools, but this is a gun stock stainless steel craftsman. I believe it's a 94607 model number.
Right.
So haven't been able to find any years when these when this was made. It looks like they had so, but it has a nice rubber insert here. They call it the soft grip. And Bob owned this one, so he engraved his name.
Yeah, he sure did.
So here's to you, Bob.
You know what? That's a unique looking Stockman, is what that is. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's got a weird frame to it.
yeah. Then I got a couple of lockbacks. I got the big folding hunter, and this one is a bear hunter. You can see there. And this is from Solinger, Germany. But I mean, it's just the typical what you see.
110 clone.
Yeah.
Buck 110 clone.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's sort of a nice pickup. And then just a LB5 Schrade. See there? And you can tell from the shape of that blade that it's been well used.
Oh, yeah. So it's got a plus sign after the Schrade.
Yeah.
So that means it's stainless steel.
Yeah.
And that happened sometime in the mid 90s, I want to say, going from memory.
So,
yeah.
Other than that, you can tell it's been well used. It looks like it's been used for other things than just cutting.
No, you mean somebody might have pounded with it or something? No.
And so I have a little work to do on it, because you notice that it lifts the spring, but when you close the knife, the spring stays up. And what it's doing, it's hanging up down here. So I have some work to
might
clean.
be nice soaking in mineral oil. Might clear that up. Let's hope.
So anyway, I just nice.
Now,
then I got into some tools. So the electrician's knives. Well, this is a Kline tool, and this is actually what they call the cable splitter knife, and it's just a short bladed knife. It's got a nice rubber molded handle, so as the electricians are slicing the cable, they can slice down the length of it really good. And then in the same trip, I found a Kline hawkbill cable skinning knife, they call this. And this must be an older one because the tang step says M. Kline and Sons in Chicago,
Might be,
rather than Kline Tools. So
Right.
this is an older model.
And it's in pretty good shape, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not a wood handled, but it's the imitation wood.
Composite.
Yeah. So that helps on the dates. I think they went to that in the 70s or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Then
Okay, now we're going to get into the meat of the matter, right? Because these are the knives that really got you interested
Yes.
in knife collecting.
Yes.
And we always save these for last, don't we?
You're right.
Okay.
So my Cub Scout and Boy Scout knives. Here's a 75th anniversary knife. So in 1985, it's just a 3-bladed Cub Scout.
Oh, and it's
knife.
got the etching and everything
Yeah.
still on. Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Camillus.
Yeah, it's a Camillus.
A lot of times that's rubbed off. If they've used the knife
Right.
or whatever, it's not on there anymore.
So it has the cap lifter screwdriver and an awl, and the main blade is just a slip joint. The other two, the awl and the screwdriver, are blade locks.
Oh, they're liner locks.
Liner locks, yeah.
Oh, isn't that interesting? Now, I've been told, and maybe it's urban legend, but the difference between the Cub Scout knife and the Boy Scout knife is Cub Scouts were 3-bladed because they didn't put a can opener on
Right.
it. Because Cub Scouts don't go on overnight camping trips, so they didn't need a can
Right.
opener per se.
Yeah.
So, but again, that might be urban legend. I don't know. But that's the basic difference between the two.
Those liner locks are really stiff.
Yeah.
So again, I haven't had a lot of time to do a spall treatment on these
That's
and get them
interesting.
oiled up.
Yep.
But that was sort of nice. And then I found a Imperial Scout knife. So so it has the raised first class, and this one is needs a little work. You can see down here that this end is sort of
Split open a little.
deformed and stuff.
The pin is loose.
Yeah, or something. The clevis is gone, so maybe somebody had jerked it or something. But the price is right, so I picked it up.
Yep, still a fine example.
Yeah, and then something that you know you're looking for knives, but you also look for things related to knives.
Knife accessories. Yeah.
Well, this is a Scout issued, official Scout, and this is a honing stone inside, so you can sharpen your knife. You can actually put it on your belt
Huh.
and carry your stone with you.
What's that say just underneath it? Is that a company name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Bear Manning, Troy, New York. Huh. Isn't that interesting? A licensed product there.
Yeah. And then I didn't find this. I did get this one off of eBay, but got a case, mini Blackhorn, just a more modern lockback, but official Boy Scouts of America. And I haven't even taken it out of the case yet, so.
Pretty cool.
But anyway, so
I would say you made another fantastic trip and a lot of fantastic finds here.
yeah, well,
Isn't it fun finding these things?
it was. We hadn't really been on that route before. You know, in northern Arkansas and then central Wichita, Kansas area, and we took some back roads and stopped at some antique stores and.
So did the better half find any puzzles?
Yes, she did.
Oh, so she's happy, so now you can be happy.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So, hopefully you enjoyed seeing my present. Oh, that's right. I got a gift for my brother. I found this, and he not too long ago he did a video on the dime knives, the boys' knives, and how they were just cheaply made, so to keep the cost down. Well, this is a response of the multi-tool Swiss Army knife, but it's just a stamped out plain
It is.
plain old. It's got a cap lifter, it's got a pair of scissors in here, it's got a couple saw blades,
Oh, that's a fish scaler and
Yeah.
hook remover, and then the saw.
And
Isn't that something?
it's got I don't know if I can get.
I think that needs some mineral oil. for
Yeah,
sure.
I haven't done anything because I know a guy that loves restoring
Oh,
knives.
you do?
Yeah.
Well, let me know who that is.
And then on the back, there's some Phillips, and then there's some like pen knives and file nail units back here. So again, there's a little rust there, but I paid big bucks for this
I'm
one.
sure you did.
And so I gladly give this over to you for your collection
Well,
of unique.
Thanks. I love these old unique knives. Yeah, it's just a part of cutlery history. Isn't that something? Yeah, no manufacturer name
couldn't
on
find
it.
a
and nothing.
single stamping on it.
Nope. So that's an El Cheapo, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I treasure these knives. So yeah, well, fantastic. Well, Gary, thank you so much for sharing your knives with everybody again. And wow, just keep it up. You're getting, like I said, you're getting a really fine eye anymore on picking them out. So you got some real dandies here.
You bet. So, want to leave you? Make sure everybody has a very delightful day. Thank you.
Take care, everyone.